this is the TOPRIG S60 by Accsoon. A very simple, compact slider that you can take anywhere and it's very easy to use. So this is a 60 centimeters in length slider, and it also comes available in 40 centimeters. That will be the TOPRIG S40. This is the TOPRIG S60, hence the name 60, because it's 60 centimeters in length. So like I say, it's just very simple. Look at how small this is. And it can take quite a lot of weight. So I believe it's 2.5 kilograms going up and down. So it can actually go up and down with a full frame camera. And it can do up to 4 kilograms when it's sliding side to side like it is right now. So I have here mounted my Canon EOS R6 Mark II with a relatively small lens, and you can see it's moving very well. Now, what is really nice about this slider is how easy it is to use. So first, it uses MP Sony style batteries. So if you're a filmmaker, and I believe you are, that's why you're thinking about buying this slider, you should be having quite a few of these batteries in your studio or house or whatever it is that you are. Yeah, it's a pretty common battery, so that's very convenient that it can use MPF batteries. And then you can mount one big battery. I have here the 970 FPF, and that could last for hours, so it does not consume too much power. Now, the one thing that it makes this slider somehow special, besides being small and compact, is that it's just very simple to use, and it has only 4 buttons, a few lights, and it's very clear and easy to operate. Let me show you quickly how it works. For demonstration purposes, I'm going to use a smaller MPF battery. I'm going to take the 970 and I'm putting, I believe it's a 540. This is the smallest MPF battery you can get. You're going to press and hold the on-off button, and you can see that the A and B light is blinking. So I'm going to press it. I'm going to take the A point somewhere a little bit farther away. Press A. Now I'm gonna go to B, and that was it. Push play, and now the slider is gonna go to the A point, and then it's gonna come back to the B point, which should be where we started, and stop. Now if you wanted to go back and forward constantly, like for interviews, you just press the loop here, press play, and now the slider is gonna move all the way to the A point and all the way back to the B point, but when it's hit the B point, it's gonna go back to the A point and so on till you stop it manually or it runs out of battery. We can also adjust here to change the angle of the trajectory on the slider, in fact doing either panoramas or parallax. In this way, when you're doing a parallax and you're shooting, for example, a product, you're keeping the product always in the center. Another cool feature, besides the parallax and panorama, is that because the motors are so strong, you can still control the fluid head in your tripod as the slider is moving, no vibrations, no extra noise, like the motors are not being forced on any way. So I can tilt or pan as I wish at the same time that this is sliding. I can actually do both movements at the same time. And yeah, this opens a lot of new possibilities for your videos. It comes with a really nice carrying bag that is padded on the inside. So it's a soft bag, but what I really appreciate about this is that it keeps everything small, compact, and very portable. Just for reference, here is next to one of my tripods. You can see the tripod is a little bit longer and bigger and a lot heavier. So you get a reference of how easy it will be to take this slider around to productions. And that's what I really like. I like to travel light. You can see I've been changing all my lenses for smaller lenses. You've been following this channel. You know, I really appreciate gear that makes my life easier. Now, besides the carrying bag and the slider inside the box, there was an instruction manual and an extra belt, just in case the belt breaks. And they tend to break after, like, I don't know, a couple of years. So I'm probably gonna lose this before I break it. So, besides the slider and everything Accsoon sent me, they had sent me another little gift, and this is the Accsoon Cineview Nano. It is a portable wireless video transmitter, and I think they released these two products at the same time for a reason. They work very well together. Let me explain why. First, let's get it out of the box. There isn't much on the box besides the wireless transmitter and a cord mount and an Allen wrench. I would like to see a cable or a few cables compatible with the different cameras. Because I already have a monitor and I've been using monitor for many years, I always make sure to have the cables that I need for my camera and also full HDMI to full HDMI in case I need to output to another source. So I can now mount my iPhone mini here, and let me show you. It is already connected, so it's already streaming the image, and it doesn't really need to be mounted here. I can be using it anywhere. And why I say that it's not a coincidence that they're making these two products together is because when this is moving side to side, you cannot really see the screen on your camera. It is moving. You have to like kind of walk around. Well, in this case, you can monitor everything from your smartphone. On top of that, you have quite a lot of very cool features. So on top of recording off the camera, that's the best possible codec you're gonna get out of your camera. You can also record 1080p videos directly into your phone, and you can also record the settings. So you can see all the settings of the camera, but you can also have a few cool features like, let me show you real quickly here. We have different histograms, different color framings, zebras, false color. So we have a lot of scenes, and like I said, you can also just record the video directly here with the settings or without the settings. So it is a very useful thing to have as a filmmaker, so you can make your shots way better with accuracy when it comes to colors and lighting. In some productions, I tend to have a CA, a camera assistant. So someone is holding the camera and not really doing that work. I'm more of directing the shots, especially for commercial work. So in that case, I have my CA having a monitor, and I can have this mounted directly on the back of the monitor itself. So he can have a monitor for himself, so he knows what he's framing, and this on the back of the monitor for me to see the shots and maybe even show the clients. By the way, it's not only compatible with iPhone, it's basically compatible with any smart device and also with iPad. So you can have a really big screen in which you can display your shots and also show your clients. And by recording the screen, you can also record the settings, talk to your CA with your walkie-talkie, or just walk toward him and say, hey, change these settings, I don't like those settings, or I don't like this color profile, or anything that you want, because you can see everything on it and you can adjust and even load LUTs into the app itself. As usual, there's gonna be links below for both of these products. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about the Accsoon Cineview for smartphones and the new Accsoon TOPRIG S60 slider. I gotta say, I cannot really like it. I like to travel light, and I'm gonna keep this in my arsenal of equipment. So okay, that is it for me, and I hope you enjoyed this review. If you like it, please make sure to like the video and maybe consider subscribing to the channel. That's it for me. Adiós, amigos.